Okay, we should be good to go now. Let me make sure that everything is looking all right. Everything is where it's supposed to be. Let's see. Okay, I think we're all right. I think we're good. Let's go ahead and get started, man. Let's talk New York Mets baseball, and let's talk about Brett Baty, and let's talk about what everybody's been talking about, and let's get to the bottom of exactly what's going on with this kid, with this ball player, and let's just get into it. Brett Baty's been around for a few years now, and um, as long as he's been around, he's been up, down, up, down, up, down. He's had flashes of greatness. He's shown some flashes of being a phenomenal ball player, but then all of a sudden he just falls apart and continues to fall apart to the point where he's sent back down to Syracuse, and he's back down there in Syracuse. And what happens is every single time that he gets sent back down to Syracuse, he gets there and he starts knocking home runs game one. Now, most people have attributed it to him not being able to hit major league pitching. And, that's his main problem because he seems like I said, when he gets back down there to Syracuse, he's right back hitting again. He's doing just fine. And he's not having that much of a problem when he's down there. But all while this has been happening, I've always seen somebody who's timid and a little bit afraid of the show. And I've actually mentioned this before, probably in some videos a long time ago or in some post somewhere. I've mentioned it where it just seems like he's not ready for the show. And that's more than likely what it is. Well, today we got some confirmation of that. He actually kind of, in a roundabout way, or pretty much outwardly admitted that it's always on the back of his mind that he might get sent back down. After the game today, he had another horrible game today. He had a bad error, and most people would say that that's what set the Mets up to pretty much lose today, or at least he was responsible for 2 runs getting put on the board or whatnot. But I don't believe he got any hits again today. And but after the game, one of the one of the media personnel asked him, you know, about the opportunity that he has to play for the Mets. And they said, this is an opportunity of a lifetime. And do you feel like, you've had enough time to show what you can do, to showcase, or do you feel like, your time might be running out? Something to that effect. That's how he kind of worded it. And, pretty much saying you're going to have to perform or you're going to have to leave the team. So how are you feeling about that? And Baty pretty much admitted, yeah, that's always on the back of my mind. And, that's something that I think about, but I try to go out here and do what I can each day to try to be as best as I can each day. Now, that was very interesting to me. That was very telling to me. What that tells me is he does not feel like he belongs. Brett Baty does not feel like he belongs. For whatever reason, he doesn't feel like he should be there because he's uncomfortable at all times, and it shows in his play, and it shows when he's up there at the plate. It's like he gets timid. He's not sure if he should be there, or he's too afraid of making a mistake, and it's really going to cost him. I've been beating him up for the last couple of days, but I mean, this is every guy's who loves baseball. This is a dream come true. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. Some guys are ready for it, some guys are not. And, I'd really hate to see it slip away for him. But the truth of the matter is he's really going to have to figure out how to get past those demons and really start feeling like he belongs, like he is a pro ball player, and get out there and maybe get a little bit cocky and, I don't know, kind of, do something to build up his confidence. Because when he was talking in that interview after the game, I mean, his voice after he was asked the question, his voice started shaking a little bit. You can tell that he was bothered by the question, as if he had been exposed or whatnot. And I kind of get it. It's probably tough as hell being up there. You're surrounded by really good ball players. You're surrounded by Lindor. Alvy's doing really good, even though he's a young player. You've got Soto there now. So there's probably a lot to live up to. He's already lost one battle. Him and Vientos were battling for third base over the last couple of years, and Vientos has obviously won that exchange. So maybe that knocked him down another notch, has him feeling a little bit, a little bit down, feeling like he doesn't add up, or isn't able to rise to the occasion or whatnot. Now Vientos is doing. He's off to a rough start, but that's another story. We don't need to get into that right now. But between Baty and Vientos, Vientos is having a much better time, a much better go at it at the show. Vientos, we can chalk it up to it's early, but he's had some errors. He's had a lot of troubles at the plate as well. He has drawn a few walks this last couple of games, so that's good. But Baty just continues to just struggle. Baty right now in 2025, this regular season, he has 24 at-bats. He's got 3 hits, no home runs, no RBIs, no stolen bases. Batting average is 125, on-base percentage 125, OPS 292. The guy is just absolutely struggling. Let me take a look here. I don't even think he has any walks. I don't think that he's walked. Let me take a look at his splits. 15 games, 24 at bats. No, he doesn't even have any walks. His slugging percentage is 167. I mean, he is absolutely struggling up here. Not to mention with his defensive play. His defensive play is touchy. It's touch and go. He just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Sometimes he's missing balls. Sometimes he's making bad throws. There's just a lot going on with him, and I know it's probably tough on him. I know he's got a spotlight on him. I'm not sure if he looks at what the fans are saying or what's going on or what's circulating on social media. But if he does, he knows that there's a lot of fans out there that are getting pretty critical of him, and he's starting to be more of a liability than what he's really worth. Now, Jeff McNeil, they're trying to speed up his recovery. I think he's going down to Florida to start getting some practice in, or I think he might play with St. Lucie or something like that. But he should be back here before the end of April. And once he comes back, I mean, it's pretty much over at that point. We know that Brett Baty is going to be pushed to the side, and Jeff McNeil, depending on how he's feeling, will be starting at second base. Jeff has been at second forever. At the plate, Jeff McNeil is a much more confident batter. He's way more aggressive. He's much more tenacious out there on the field. The difference between a Jeff McNeil and a Brett Baty playing second base is huge. Now, we also have Acuna out there. Acuna's been stepping in and out with Baty over there at second. But Acuna, I mean, he's not doing tremendously better than Baty up at the plate. He is a lot more athletic than Baty is over there at second base. Well, athletic anywhere that you put him on the field. I mean, it's obvious. If you want a base runner, if you want somebody on base, you're going to pick Acuna 100 times out of 100 over Baty. He's just a better athlete all around. He looks a little bit better when he's fielding. He looks a little bit smoother. He looks like he's a little bit more comfortable playing, but he's just not, built all the way up just yet. Acuna has 19 at-bats. He's got 4 runs, 3 hits, no homers. He's got 2 stolen bases. His average is 158. On-base percentage is 238. OPS is 449. So doing just a little bit better than Baty in the batter's box. Not that much better, but a little bit better to say the least. Now, what's going to happen with Brett Baty, I'm not sure, but I don't think that he has that much longer. He's not going to have that much time to keep doing what he's doing. He's been given a lot of chances over the last couple of years. He's been up and down, back and forth from Syracuse. He goes to Syracuse. He tears it up. It's like he's comfortable down there. He gets up to the show. He'll have 1 good game, maybe 2 good games, and then he just kind of falls back down again. He just kind of slides back down. Now, we don't know what's going to happen. Maybe somebody can get in his ear. Maybe somebody can talk to him, and he just gets some bug, or somebody says the right thing, and he's able to step up his game and really get going. But unless that happens, I don't see him hanging around much longer. Jeff McNeil will be back, and they might send him back down and keep Acuna up. It'll be Acuna. Vientos will hold down third as long as he can keep that held down, and that'll be pretty much it. I think Acuna will keep getting reps over at second base, and he will be the main backup for Jeff McNeil if something was to go wrong with Jeff McNeil again. If maybe he's, God forbid, because he's a hell of a ball player, but if something happens with him again and they need a player, I think Acuna will just keep getting reps while McNeil is there, and we'll slide into that second base position. But we'll see how it goes. It remains to be seen, but hopefully this guy can dig himself out of it. I think Brett Baty's a good guy. He seems to be a real humble kid. He's not real arrogant or anything like that. He's always very polite to the media. He's polite to the fans. He's always got a smile on his face. You always see him out there supporting his teammates, and he seems like a really good guy, somebody that I would want to play with if given the chance. But hopefully he can get it together because his time is winding down, and I hate to see a good guy like him lose a spot like that. That's a dream, that's a once in a lifetime dream, and let's see if he can take advantage of it. That's all for today, guys. I appreciate you. If you're still here after all this time, I really appreciate you and really thank you. Go ahead and subscribe at New York. Let's Talk New York Mets, or Let's Talk NY Mets on YouTube. Excuse me, on YouTube. Let me double check and make sure. I don't even know what my own shit is. Listen to that. That's ridiculous, isn't it? Let me double check. Let me make sure I got at Let's Talk New York Mets Baseball on YouTube, and at Let's Talk NY Mets on X. There we go. I get those two confused sometimes. But that's it for today, man. Hopefully Baty can get it together, because I'd hate to see the guy go, but it's looking like the writing's on the wall. And we'll see what happens. Excuse me. Let's go Mets.